Hello. The following contains content that my human does not own personally. Content such as music, videos, sound, or images. So please, give my human a break and not give her a strike. Seriously. Really?
Don't touch mine.
What is up, people of the internet? My name is Freelancer Ember, and welcome to Chapter 8 of RWBY Volume 4. Today's chapter is a much-needed talk. Now, from what you're seeing right now, I am wearing my Pikachu adult onesie I got for Christmas last week. Or 2 weeks ago by the time you guys are watching this. So, what do you think? It's pretty cool, right? Like I said, RWBY Volume 4 Chapter 8, a much-needed talk. And from the thumbnail, Jean does not look happy. Like, he looks pissed beyond all reason. Oh, it's gonna get hot in here, but oh well. And so it's gonna be like a 20 and a half minute episode. This is gonna be so exciting! Oh my god! Oh, this is gonna be so awesome! So last week we find that we see Whitley's actual true colors. I mean, we pretty much know he's a dick, like an asshole. And last week's episode pretty much proved it. And Weiss is probably training to like perfect her summoning, because the Borbotech she summoned at the charity event, that's kind of an accidental summon, because she was like beyond pissed. Well, I don't know if beyond pissed is the right word, but she was pissed at that rich bitch trophy wife for talking smack about Vale, and that her father like just cut her off, like revoked her title as heiress to the Shitty Dust Company and gave it to Whitley. So once again, fuck you, Papa Schnee, and fuck you, Whitley. So we're bringing RWBY back into this one because we see that Team Ranger's gonna be there. So enough of that. Let the awesomeness begin in 3, 2, 1. Hopefully the cringe doesn't continue. Here we go. I hope Crow's feeling better. Nothing like alcohol.
Really? No questions?
Of course we have questions.
Ooh.
This is just a lot to take in.
Sure, of course.
Okay.
So these maidens, they're powerful fighters that don't need dust to use magic.
Yeah.
And there are 4 of them?
Yep. Always.
Which means that whenever one of them dies, the power transfers to someone, a female, that they care about?
Whoever was in their thoughts last. Important distinction. Best option, it's someone we can trust. Regardless, their souls become combined, in a way.
Ah, okay.
That's what you were trying to do to Pyrrha.
Oh.
The night the tower fell.
Ooh.
You were trying to turn her into one of them.
The previous Fall Maiden, Amber, had been attacked.
Not
She
me.
was young, inexperienced, and her assailant, who we now know as Cinder, somehow managed to steal some of her power, but not all of it. We were afraid that if we didn't do something, the rest would go to her as well.
So you forced it on Pyrrha.
We
Yeah,
didn't force anything. We explained the situation and gave her a choice, and she chose. You were there. You heard her.
Yeah. Sorry, Jean. Oh, there's the piss face. There's like mad face, like, and all that.
That guy, Tyrion. Why was he after me?
Well, you definitely painted a target on your back with what you did at Beacon. I told you having silver eyes is a rare trait. And the fact that you're someone that was able to use them seems to have upset some very powerful people.
We know who.
Not many people know about the silver eyes, but those that do aren't very happy that one has surfaced.
Ooh, yeah.
That's why I've been keeping an eye on you. Wanted to make sure you were safe. All of you.
Well, then, why not just travel with us? It seems like that would have been way easier.
He was using you as bait.
Boy!
Look, I wouldn't put it like that. It's complicated.
What is all of this? Ruby's being hunted. The schools are being attacked. All for what? What is the point of all of this? Will you just tell us what's going on?
Would you sit down? You're stressing me out, kid.
Really? You have all that alcohol. It shouldn't stress you out. Well, the stress level could have gone down. At least. A bit.
Not many people are super religious these days.
Oh.
This world's been around for a long time. Long enough that people have created dozens of gods. But if you believe Ozpin, 2 of them are actually real.
What? What?
They're
What?
brothers. The older sibling, the god of light, found joy in creating forces of life. Meanwhile, the younger brother, the god of darkness, spent his time creating forces of destruction. As you can imagine, they both had pretty different ideas about how things should go. The older one would spend his days creating water, plants, wildlife. And at night, his brother would wake to see all the things that the elder had made and become disgusted. To counteract his brother's creations, the god of darkness brought drought, fire, famine, all that he could do to rid Remnant of life.
Basically our world.
Life
In a way.
always returned.
In a way.
So one night,
What?
the younger brother went and made something. Something that shared his innate desire to destroy anything and everything.
Grim.
The creatures of Grimm.
You guessed it. The older brother had finally had enough. Knowing that their feud couldn't last like this forever, he proposed that they make one final creation. Together. Something they could both be proud of.
What?
Their masterpiece.
Dust?
Younger brother agreed.
What?
This last great creation would be given the power to both create and destroy.
Okay, not
It
dust.
would be given the gift of knowledge, so that it could learn about itself and the world around it. And most importantly, it would be given the power to choose. To have free will to take everything it had learned and decide which path to follow.
Is it Ozpin?
The path of light or the path of darkness.
No?
And that is how humanity came to be.
Oh. Okay, so not Ozpin.
But what does that have to do with us?
Well, that's the kicker.
Oh, the Silver-Eyed
See,
Warriors.
the 4 gifts to mankind, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice,
Mine is like white.
aren't just metaphorical. Each of them exists in a physical form,
Not the
left behind by the gods before they abandoned Remnant. And each of them is extraordinarily powerful. If someone were to collect all 4, they'd be able to change the world. And that's exactly what the enemy wants.
Not the Silver-Eyed Warriors?
The Huntsman Academies were created to train generations of humanity's protectors, but they also serve another purpose: guarding the relics. When Ozpin's predecessor founded the schools, he built them around the relics to act as a fortress. Not only would they be easier to defend, but they would be constantly surrounded by trained warriors. The hope was that hiding the relics would keep mankind from using them against itself. And of course, keeping them out of her reach.
Her. Salem.
So, yeah, there's that.
Her. You mean Salem?
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Not much is known about her, and quite frankly, that's not what matters. What matters right now is that she wants the relics. And if she gets them, it's not going to end well.
Nope. Okay.
You know, you can always go in and say hi.
I don't want to bother him.
A father's never too busy for his daughter.
Not all of my friends would agree with you on that.
Aww.
Here.
What? Where are you going?
You've never been very talkative, but that boy you brought home loves to run his mouth. I want to hear more about the adventures of Team RWBY.
Ben's son, just keep digging in that grave.
Collie, is that you, dear?
Nope. Oh. Blake, don't be nervous.
Hey, Dad.
Blake. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Please, come sit.
Just get in there! Reconnect with your father!
Don't worry, I've got it. Sit down, sit down.
I don't want to keep you if you're...
Nonsense, I've been cooped up in here all day. You still take sugar, right?
Oh, actually,
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh, here, take this one.
No, really, it's no big deal.
You sure?
Positive.
Aw, come on, reconnect!
Old habits, I suppose. Might want to let it cool.
Right.
Aw.
So, is it warm in Vale?
Huh?
It just seems like your outfit doesn't cover very much.
It covers plenty.
I mean, a little more armor might help, don't you think?
Wow.
I'm fine. I don't need armor. I can look after myself.
I know you can.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Why?
Oh. Sad moment. No!
Why would you say that?
Sweetheart, what's wrong? What did I say?
Oh.
How can you still love me after what I did?
Oh, sad moment. Oh, it's gonna...
Blake,
Oh, Blake.
your mother and I will always love you.
You were right. I shouted at you and yelled at you,
Aw.
but you were right. I called you cowards.
It's okay.
I should have left the White Fang with you and Mom. I should have listened to you, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Aw.
Blake, it's fine. We never held anything against you, and I never feared you would fail. The only thing I ever feared was that you would fall down the wrong path.
Like Adam
And
did.
I am so proud to see you haven't.
But I did. It was...
And you pulled yourself out. You came back. There aren't many who possess that kind of strength.
That's
and
right.
Even fewer that have the courage to face their demons again.
That's right.
Vale, Mountain Glen, Beacon. You confronted the White Fang time after time.
I didn't do it alone.
No, you didn't. Which is why I wanted to ask you.
What?
Why did you leave Vale?
Aw.
Why did you leave your friends behind?
That's the question. Oh, really?
Son?
Really? Oh.
Oh, whoa! This isn't the bathroom! I'll just be going. Sorry to interrupt this tender family moment.
Keep digging that grave.
I really don't like you.
Keep digging that grave, son. Keep digging that grave.
So let's say we believe all of this.
Okay, we're
There
back to
really
this.
is this crazy evil being behind these attacks, not just some thugs trying to become powerful. Why doesn't the world know? Why isn't Atlas going after them, or Mistral?
And why aren't we in more of a hurry to get to Haven? Shouldn't we be getting them a message? What if they're next?
The headmaster over there saw what happened to Beacon. He's not dumb. He'll be on his guard. Besides, it takes time to mobilize forces like that. Do you really think they planned out that attack on Beacon overnight? And to answer your question, it's the same reason we keep quiet about the Maidens. If the whole world knew about the relics, about Salem, it would be chaos. We'd have another great war on our hands.
Oh,
and
yeah.
This time, you'd have to fight.
Oh, yeah. He's got a point there.
Look, I had the same questions too. But old Ozpen always put his foot down. We can't cause a panic. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. Salem's smart. She works from the shadows, using others to get what she wants, so that when it comes time to place the blame, we can only point at each other. She's trying to divide us, humanity. And so far, she's done a pretty damn good job.
All right. So what should we do?
I don't really know. Ozpen has put a lot of trust in the headmasters. Like I said, the schools are an important part of stopping Salem. Atlas is gonna be on high alert after the last attack, and Vacuo is, well, Vacuo. It'll be hard to hire thieves and scoundrels to fight against other thieves and scoundrels. Take that. Add in the fact that Cinder and her crew claim to be from Haven, and I think it's likely the next target. So, we're on our way to the headmaster. Haven't heard from him in a while, even before the attack. I'm hoping he has the answers.
Oh.
All right, I think it's time you kids got some sleep.
Uncle Crow,
Yeah?
this is a lot to take in. And it all sounds crazy, but
But
I'm willing to do whatever I can to help.
that's just like
Because
Ruby.
I trust you. But why couldn't you trust me? Why
Oh.
couldn't you just travel with us instead of all of this secrecy and...
Look, this has nothing to do with trust. It's a long story, okay?
Seriously? Now you're tired of telling us stories?
Did you know that crows are a sign of bad luck? Old superstition, but it's how I got my name. You see, some people can absorb electricity, and some people can burst into rose petals. And some people are just born unlucky. My semblance isn't like most. It's not exactly something I do. It's always there, whether
Semblance.
I like it or not.
Semblance.
I bring misfortune.
Aw, don't say that.
I guess you could call me a bad luck charm. Comes in real handy when I'm fighting an enemy. But it makes it a little hard on friends. And family.
Aw, don't say that.
Well, you are just a real bundle of help, aren't you?
John's still pissed.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Taking a walk.
Ben, Ruby's gonna follow him.
There's nothing else you want to tell us?
Not tonight.
What's Raven gonna come back? Okay.
No concept of privacy, no respect for personal space.
I'm sorry, okay? Ow! I'm sorry!
Ugh!
Look, I promise it was important. I needed to find you to talk to you.
What, son? What could be so important?
I was talking to your mom and she said something weird about the White Fang.
I'm stopping you right there.
Ooh.
But
I told you. I'm not here to fight the White Fang. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm here to rest, to figure things out, and to see my family.
your mom said White Fang members don't wear masks in Menagerie, but I saw one at the market yesterday. I even got a picture.
Son.
Look, I'm trying to help.
I don't want your help.
The fuck was that? I heard a gasp. The fuck is that? It's a chameleon! I bet it's a chameleon!
Ninja?
A spy.
But why would...
I bet it's a chameleon! I bet it's a chameleon fuzz. I saw...
The White Fang is evil, I totally called it, and I'm bringing your daughter back!
Because I saw the curve on her hair. The curve on her hair is like that of a chameleon's tail. Aww.
We should probably get moving.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. No! No! Oh no, Crow doesn't look too good. Oh, purple! Oh! Oh! Oh no!
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, don't die! Are you kidding me? No! Don't end it there! No! Don't end it right there! God damn! Oh, come on! Enough with the cliffhangers, Rooster Teeth! You are killing us! Hang on. Just double checking. Oh my god! Why? Okay, put these back. Oh, come on! Enough with the cliffhangers! Don't tease us like this! Okay, oh my god, that is freaking dishwashers 1910s. Hang on. Oh, come on, Rooster Teeth! Do not tease us like that! Come on. Don't let freaking dishwasher 1910s fan art be true. Even though it's not exactly the same thing, but it's still relatively the same. I mean, Tyrion did have a hand in killing Crow. Or injuring him in some way. Or killing him. Either one! But just don't let something like that be true! God damn it! We like Crow! He just got into the series! Oh. Okay. Okay. It's freaking hot in here. Okay. So, it starts out with Crow explaining to Team Ranger why the hell he's been followed and what the hell this whole situation is going on. Then he tells a story about some sort of legend that came before humanity even began. Something about two brothers, one of the oldest of light and the younger of darkness. It's always something like that. It's always something like that, or the other way around. It's either the younger brother of light or the older brother of darkness, and vice versa. So throughout all the bickering and all that bullshit, the two brothers decide to put aside the differences and create one last thing together, something they both can be proud of. I keep assuming some things, like either they're the Silver-Eyed Warriors or Dust, but no, it was humanity, because and if I'm getting what they're saying right, humanity can either bring life or bring destruction, because it's almost in a way like our world. I mean, we have drought, fires, famine, and all that, which still sucks, by the way. And talking about how the maidens came to be and how they work and all that. And Jean, well, I was gonna say Jean was pissed beyond all reason, but he is pissed, but not like super pissed, like Hulk pissed. So what else? Roll this up. It's hot in here. So sometimes, some of them, like Jean assumed that Tyrion was after Ruby because she's a Silver Eye Warrior, and that Crow was like watching them because Crow, in Jean's words, wanted to use Ruby as bait and all that. But and then later on, I don't remember what else he said, but Ruby went on something like, I want to help you, Crow, and I trust you, but you need to trust me, and all that. Sorry, that's a horrible Ruby impression. Anyway, then Crow goes on, it's not about trust and all that. Then he walks, then I don't know what he said or what happened after that. Then he just walks away, going for a walk. Then we see the freaking bird. That now does Raven have a second semblance that it just suddenly popped in, or she's always had that semblance and that the sword portal thing was just something else? Either or. Sorry. Either or. So then we transition to Blake in Menagerie, and she was still a bit of a nervous wreck because she doesn't want to confront her father. Well, she did confront her father, but I meant like she's still a little nervous about talking to him about the things she's done while she was in the White Fang. Then her mom Kali comes in with a tray of cups and a tea kettle, gives it to Blake, and cute little family moment, the mom giving her daughter a kiss on the cheek. That's just so adorable. Anyway, he just like puts Blake on the spot. Then Blake goes to her dad in his office or studies, doing some whatever kind of paperwork. He goes in, then goes to make small talk. He's like, Blake, come in, have a seat, and all that. Like an awkward father-daughter moment right there, but it's touching. But in that sad moment right there, where Blake was like pouring out the feelings that she said to her parents about the White Fang before she left the White Fang, that she actually called them cowards for leaving and not going with what the White Fang are doing right now. But Blake left. But even though they know that, Blake's parents still never stopped loving her because they knew that even though she's going down the path, she went down that path, she pulled herself out of it from going down further. And then just when the cute moment was getting more sad and adorable, Sun freaking interrupts them. Like, are you kidding me? You're gonna go with the whole "that's not the bathroom" bit? You just dug yourself in a deeper hole, Sun. Oh, good luck trying to get out of that. Then we go back to Team Ranger, and they're still talking about shit that I think I pretty much covered like before we transition to Blake and others. So I'm gonna keep going from when we're in Menagerie, and Blake just like slaps Sun for interrupting the family moment. Like that's for invading my privacy, and that's for eavesdropping or whatever she said. But Sun was trying to tell Blake something that what Blake's mom told him, but Blake kept going on. I'm not here to fight the White Fang. I'm just here to rest and to see my family and all that. But Blake finally got through, and he said that Kali told Sun that that the White Fang and Menagerie don't wear the mask, but he saw them walking around the market and he took a picture of it. But Blake had enough, took his phone, chucked it. But then we hear a gasp, and then we saw a freaking White Fang spy, and I'm gonna call it right now that it's a chameleon fondness, because I've been trying to say, because I don't want to like talk over the audio and all that, but I'm gonna call it that and say it's a chameleon fondness, because the tail, like her hair, it's kind of like curled like a chameleon's tail, and then Blake goes after her, and Sun goes after Blake, and she tells Kali, this is like the White Fang are totally evil. I totally called it, and I'm gonna bring back your daughter. And hops away. Then we transition back to Team Ranger with Crow, and oh god damn it, the worst part of our lives. Oh, and they were waking up, ready to hit the road, and they heard Crow coughing, and Ruby goes to check up on him, and we see the big blot, a big purple blot where his wound is, and it's like nonchalantly said, "Well, that's unfortunate." And it just ended right there. Oh! Whoa! Ow, my knee! Oh, why? Why? Ow, my knee! I hit my knee against my desk. Oh. Okay. So, from what I've been from my little short review, I'm probably not gonna get everything, but probably Jake the One Man Band will probably do a review on this by the time my reaction will be posted for when the episode comes out for the public. So I guess that's pretty much it for my reaction. So until the next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts of this. What kind of word should I say this? Emotional? Interesting? Knowledgeable? Episode in the comment section down below. If you like this video, check that like button in the ass like a boss. And if you really liked it, go ahead and subscribe. And until the next video, stay awesome, be nice to animals, don't be dicks, keep moving forward. Bye bye.